Alright, this is the first video of the Fun Text Poster project. Very first thing I asked you to do for this project is to come up with a poem or just a few short words with a theme in mind. So you're going to set up your Google Doc. The first line is going to be what your theme is going to be, and then you want to create either 4 or 5 words or short, very, very short phrases indicating some things about that theme. So we have graphic design, Photoshop, Create, Fun, MacLab, Mrs. Corso. And the other thing I'm going to ask you to do is to experiment with different fonts and pick some fonts that you probably want to use. At least 3 of them should be ones that you downloaded. All right. After setting that up, here is an example of the finished product. Okay, we have each line in a different text style across, and then there's different colors added to the background. Okay, generally the lettering is going to be black, and that's going to be all merged together on a separate layer. You can see some areas I went ahead and actually just took a paintbrush tool and I painted in lengthened some of the lines of the letters, so that way they fill up some spaces, they surround some spaces. So that's essentially what the project's going to be. So like I said, the first thing we do is we set up a Google Doc, present this to me, experimenting with fonts, trying out some fonts. Now if you're in Photoshop and you want to try out some of the fonts just to see what they're like, first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to File, New, Blank File. And we'll set up this design 8 by 10, resolution 300. You can either make the background contents transparent. I'm going to make them white so they show up better. And it's just going to give you a white field in the background. So if you want to see what kind of fonts are available in the library already, you can click on the text tool, and on the bottom here you'll have your library. Now some of them you can download and others already exist in the library. Okay, we already discussed how to download and we can go through that in class, but for the most part you're going to be using starting here and then figure out which ones you want to use, you want to download. Like I said, at least 3. You can have them all downloaded if you want. So the next video is going to show you how to start typing out your words.